Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Poncheezy here with another quick video. This time it's about Dragon Ball Z, the new movie, Revival of F. Oh my god, y'all, I am so freaking ready for this movie. We knew we were going to get a new movie soon. We knew that it was going to come out soon, but I wasn't really expecting to get information just like all of a sudden. Yesterday, this image leaked that's coming out in the new V-Jump. It's the poster for the new movie. It's got Frieza front and center. It's got Goku and Vegeta. You know, it's got everybody on the poster. I'm going to be talking about the poster in depth in a little bit later on in the video. But first, we're going to be talking about what we know so far. So, the official title of this movie is Dragon Ball Z Revival of F. And the F obviously stands for Frieza. Now, all we know so far is Frieza's in it, obviously. And he has two henchmen, and the two henchmen have gathered Dragon Balls and wished Frieza back. If you remember the trailer from a little bit ago that had all the title cards and stuff, it was talking about the worst wish ever made in history. This is clearly what they're talking about. Also, we have Goku and Vegeta returning. You really couldn't have a Dragon Ball movie without those two. Also, Bills and Whis are returning, which is really, really cool, along with Piccolo, Krillin, and I'm pretty sure it's Gohan. A lot of people are thinking it's Yamcha, but I am, I don't want to say 100%, but I'm 99% sure it's Gohan, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the video. And that's pretty much all we know about the movie so far. Right now, early on, details are a little sparse, you know, a lot of information isn't really being revealed. And that's pretty much it. But I want to go ahead and talk about what a lot of people on the internet are complaining about, or just, you know, just casually talking about. And a lot of people are wondering why Frieza. Now, to me, Frieza makes perfect sense. 100% perfect sense, because Frieza has always been Goku's greatest adversary. Now, there have been other villains that have been, you know, stronger than Frieza, who have been more evil than Frieza, because Boo is apparently 100% pure evil and stuff like that. But I've always thought that Frieza was Goku's like 100% greatest adversary. Now, if you know your Dragon Ball, then you already know that Dragon Ball Z was supposed to end after the Frieza saga. That was supposed to be the final chapter, 100%. That's it. Like, Goku's gonna fight Frieza. It's gonna be the sickest, biggest battle of all time. And then that was it. He was gonna, Akira Toriyama was 100% content with that. And then, you know, fanfare got the best of him. You know, people wanted more, stuff like that. And then he continued the saga and the manga and stuff like that. And, you know, that just kind of not necessarily ruined things for me, because I'm very grateful that Dragon Ball Z got more chapters, you know, got more anime episodes. But to me, you can really tell that Akira Toriyama and everybody on, you know, Toei Animation and everybody on the production team basically poured their heart and soul into the Frieza saga. The animation is always top-notch on Frieza saga. The action is always choreographed really well, and everything has like a bigger, grander, more epic like, you know, feeling in the Frieza saga, because Frieza has always been Goku's #1 adversary. And Akira Toriyama, it makes perfect sense for him to bring him back, because a lot of people just forget that Frieza, I literally can't say it enough, should have been Goku's final match. And that's why it just makes perfect sense for me. I really enjoy that Frieza is coming back into the limelight, you know, getting front stage and center, and finally getting his revenge, or whatever you want to call it, against Goku. Because the entire, yeah, I'm literally going off into, I don't want this video to go into like breaking down, you know, theories behind Dragon Ball Z, but like the the conflict between Frieza and Goku is just, it's a lot more deep. It's a lot deeper than any other conflict that Goku has ever had with any other villain. Frieza is responsible for killing off his entire race. Same way with Vegeta. Vegeta hates Frieza. You know, Vegeta was enslaved by Frieza his whole entire life. So the fact that Frieza is coming back and Goku is going to have another chance, another shot at him, and Vegeta is going to have another shot at him is incredible news for me. Incredible news. So now that all of that is out of the way, sorry if that went on a little bit too long, we're going to go ahead and get to predictions. Now, I have a couple of predictions what's going to happen in this movie. These are all grounded predictions. You know, I'm not going to go off the tangent like, oh, there's going to be a Super Saiyan 5, or like stupid, you know, just dumb stuff like that. You know, I'm not a 13-year-old writing fan fiction. I'm an adult that, you know, still watches Dragon Ball Z, which is okay. So remember that. First of all, I have all these written down. The time frame. So in the extended version of Battle of Gods, My TV is off. How long has that been there? Okay. So like I was saying, in the extended version of Battle of Gods, at the very end, Bills is talking to Whis and he says, I'm going to take a quick nap. Wake me up after 3 years. So if this is any clue of when the next movie is happening, 3 years is when Bills is going to wake up, he's going to come back to Earth, and then all this stuff is going to go down. Another thing that lends itself to this theory is coming on into another theory I have. So we're going to put this on the back burner right now, and then we're going to come back to it in just a little bit. So the next prediction I have is more training for Gohan. So if you look at the poster, you see right in between Piccolo and Krillin is Gohan. I am almost, like I said earlier, almost 100% certain that this is Gohan, because the way the poster is set up, it's every character that we're used to, which is excluding, you know, Bills, Whis, and the two of Frieza's henchmen. All these characters were present on Namek. That's the theme of this poster. Frieza, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, Krillin, and then obviously Gohan right in the middle. It would make no sense for people to put Yamcha right in the middle. Now a lot of people, when the image was first released, it was really low quality image and stuff like that, so you really couldn't see it. A lot of people were thinking it was Yamcha. Obviously it's not Yamcha. The new high resolution image has been revealed and there are no scars on his face. Obviously not. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that it's Gohan. So we got that taken care of. The thing that was in the back, now it's back in the front, and now we got taken care of. Now, back to what I was saying about more training for Gohan. Now, I'm saying this because Gohan is in a tracksuit. Now, if you remember in the beginning of Battle of Gods, when Goku was on King Kai's planet, Goku was in a tracksuit too. Now, it could just be coincidence that Goku and Gohan both own this tracksuit, or not the same tracksuit, but pretty much shop at the same store. And they just like to train in this tracksuit. But a part of me is telling me that, you know, Goku got in this tracksuit, went and trained at King Kai's planet. It's kind of like a training tracksuit. So Gohan is, you know, training more. And that's pretty much it. That's my prediction of why he's training more, because he's in a tracksuit. So there's that. It's significant enough to put on the poster because Piccolo is in his normal attire and Krillin is in his normal attire. But that could just be chalked up to Piccolo and Krillin, you know, just never change clothes. But Krillin has changed clothes, and I didn't even think of this. This is like new information just coming off the top of my head. But Krillin has changed clothes a lot, especially in Battle of the Gods. And another thing, why is Krillin bald again? I just don't know. He had a really awesome haircut in Battle of Gods. I loved it, the little thing. I thought it was really cool. But anyway, getting back on track, I think the tracksuit indicates that Gohan is doing more training because of the Battle of the Gods. We saw Goku doing more extensive training in a tracksuit similar to Gohan. Next up in my predictions, we have Vegeta's big role. Now, if you follow Dragon Ball, you know that Akira Toriyama has stated that Vegeta has never honestly really been one of his favorite characters. And that has obviously changed over the years. He did an interview sometime around after Battle of the Gods came out, and he said that Vegeta has grown on him. He really wants Vegeta to have a bigger role in upcoming movies, or you know, a continuation of the manga and stuff like that, if that were to happen. But he has said, he's gone on record, he's quoted saying, hey, Vegeta's pretty tight now. I love Vegeta. Let's push him forward. Now, personally, I think that kind of in the back of Akira Toriyama's head and his subconscious, it's always been telling him that he's been liking Vegeta more and more, because on a number of occasions, Vegeta has always, you know, had this power boost, this not necessarily a Zenkai boost, but like just this power boost out of nowhere, and is able to take on adversaries, you know, much stronger than he is for a limited amount of time, you know, stuff like that. And I think that finally this is all like building up and building up and building up, and then he's finally going to be, you know, front and center, not necessarily front and center, but a bigger role in this new movie. Because he's in the poster, him and Goku are on equal grounds, they're both equally the same size on the poster, and that usually indicates that they have, you know, equal roles, because they're the same size in the poster, they're front and center in the middle, not front and center, I don't know why I keep on saying front and center, Frieza's front and center, but they're in the middle of the poster, behind the person who's front and center, and they're the biggest people on the poster, honestly, in terms of scale. Frieza's whole body is in the poster, but Vegeta and Goku both are the biggest people in the poster. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is new transformations and higher power levels and stuff like that. The first thing I want to point out is in this V-Jump spread, there's a separate page that has, you know, pictures of Frieza's two new henchmen. And and there's a cutoff in the text in the top right corner that's partially saying new transformations and stuff like that, but it's cut off. But people have deciphered that it's probably going to be saying, hold on a second, I'm looking, further transformations. Now, what could this mean? Personally, I've had this theory for a long time. I think that Goku is going to use the Super Saiyan God form to, you know, unlock a new form of Super Saiyan through Super Saiyan God, because the transformation in Super Saiyan God is the most, you know, oblong transformation we've ever seen for any kind of, you know, power-up. It's very different from other Super Saiyan transformations. It's very calm, it's very collect, it's a very like peaceful, you know, almost ascendance to another form. But this is very different from other transformations into, you know, normal Super Saiyans. There's a lot of yelling, a lot of anger, a lot of raw emotion and stuff like that. And I feel that Goku, while he's in Super Saiyan God mode, he's going to be able to unlock another form of Super Saiyan God through that more primal, like, Saiyan instinct of anger and raw emotion and stuff like that. Another thing I want to touch on is Vegeta is, like I said, is on equal planes as Goku in the poster. So hopefully he will be getting Super Saiyan God mode as well, because it's going to be hopefully it's going to be 3 years in the future. Pan is going to be, you know, a child, and she's obviously going to have a pure heart. Her heart was pure enough when, you know, she was a little baby inside, you know, Videl. But they'll be able to do the ritual again. Hopefully Vegeta will be able to ascend to Super Saiyan God, stuff like that. He'll get his chance to shine. Like he said at the end of the Battle of Gods, he said, I want to be Super Saiyan God next time. So hopefully that plays into this movie. And one of the last things I want to talk about is Frieza. Now, a lot of people, a lot of, you know, hey, no offense to you, but a lot of ignorant people who don't know a lot about Dragon Ball, or a lot about, you know, common script writing or film or any kind of storytelling, they're saying, yo, why is Frieza even coming back? What's even the point? People have beaten him with one punch before. People have just beat him up like he's nothing. And why even bother bringing him back? Obviously, they're not going to bring Frieza back if he's just going to be coming out, if he's just going to be wiped out with one punch. Clearly. I don't even know why this is even a topic of discussion. He's front and center on the poster. He's been hyped up that he's coming back. He's obviously going to get some sort of power boost or something like that. Maybe he's done more extensive training. A lot of people are bringing in stuff that he's going to talk to Cooler. He's going to talk to Cooler maybe. And Cooler is going to teach him how to unlock that next form. Personally, I don't know if that's true, because as we all know, Dragon Ball movies, except for Battle of Gods and the events from Yosun Goku and his friends return, none of those are canon. So Cooler technically isn't even a canon character, doesn't technically exist in the base universe of Dragon Ball Z. But that's literally a topic that I don't feel like, I don't want this video to be 30 minutes long. But Cooler is not a canon character, but personally, I do feel like Frieza is going to unlock a new transformation. It would make sense. It would be a really good, you know, excuse, or not even excuse, but a really good explanation of how he would be able to go toe-to-toe with all the Z fighters by now. Because even by now, in terms of in terms of like power boosts and stuff like that, I feel like almost any one of the Z fighters at this point could take on Frieza, with the exception of people who don't really train that much anymore, like Yamcha or Chaozu. I feel like Tien could probably take on Frieza. Krillin could most definitely take on Frieza. And, you know, Yajirobe obviously cannot, but, you know, honorary Z fighter. Anyway, I'm going off into a tangent. But I feel like Frieza will get some sort of power boost. In the poster, it looks like he has the God Aurora. Maybe he'll become, I don't know, maybe they'll wish for him to become like the new God of Destruction. Who knows? You know, honestly, who knows? Like, if there's anything I've learned from Dragon Ball, it's that no plot point is clearly too outrageous and too far-fetched for them to incorporate into the script. Because if you were to tell me that Goku would be fighting a purple cat who wears Egyptian garments and is taken care of by a skinny dude with a ring around his neck and had hair like that, you know, I wouldn't have believed you. But, you know, anything is possible in the world of Dragon Ball. That's why it is the greatest anime on the face of the planet, and I cannot be more stoked about this new movie. I might be doing more videos on, you know, news about the movie and stuff, depending on how well received this video goes. But that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it's a little bit on the long side, but I had a lot of information to get out of my brain. I don't really have a lot of people to talk. Now I'm just talking. I don't really have a lot of people to talk about Dragon Ball Z with because a lot of my friends here are casual Dragon Ball Z fans. The only person I know that's into Dragon Ball as much as me is my good friend Uncanny Megan, and for the record, me and Uncanny Megan did call it. We called that Frieza was going to be back about, what, 3 months ago, 3-4 months ago, so there you go, a little bit of information for you, a little bit of tidbit. Anyway, this has been Poncheesy with another quick video, stuff like that. I want to let you guys know Poncheesy Games is coming back. I'm just worried about, I'm just trying to figure out what's going to be in the new episode, stuff like that. Dragonball Z is going to be coming back soon. Let's go ahead and give you guys a quick preview. I got all this stuff. This whole thing is full. I got it all at AWA, and I've been meaning to make a video on it, but it's just a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty busy right now. But I want to go ahead and make this quick video, let you guys know what's going on in the world of Dragon Ball Z and the new movie. Frieza's finally back. Hell yeah! God, praise be. All hail Lord Frieza, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.